I'm Chris Maru, bringing you the Texas Monitor Week in Review. The case against Attorney General Ken Paxton took a major hit last week when the former chief executive officer of a server manufacturer was found not to be liable for 6 of 7 claims made against him by the Securities and Exchange Commission. A federal jury found Bill Mapp, the former CEO of Servergy, liable for a single claim of negligence in the representations he made about the company, but not liable for more serious claims that he had knowingly defrauded investors. The securities fraud charges Paxton faces are also related to the funding of Servergy. U.S. District Judge Amos Mazant will decide on the financial penalty that verdict carries within the next month or two. Mazant is the same judge who dismissed the SEC's lawsuit against Paxton earlier this year. More on Paxton and if his prosecutors will get their payday. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals agreed to hear arguments over whether the special prosecutors in the criminal case against Paxton may charge Collin County taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars for their services. State law requires that court-appointed prosecutors be paid according to a predetermined schedule used to pay the attorneys for indigent defendants. However, the local rules decided upon by the judges in Collin County included an exception for unusual circumstances, which was invoked in the Paxton case. That's led to more than $810,000 in legal bills, all supposedly payable by taxpayers. The court will decide if the Paxton prosecutors can collect their pay. In the wake of a second Harris County District Court judge ruling against the Montrose Management District in the course of 2 months, the chairman of the district's board announced his resignation this week, and the future of the powerful and politically connected taxing district appears to be uncertain. Taxpayers in the neighborhood who've been fighting the controversial management district for years describe both the second judge's December 11th ruling and the December 14th resignation letter of Claude Wynn as victories. And looming on the horizon, there'll be a hearing in Harris County District Court that could determine if the Montrose Management District continues or if the group of local taxpayer activists can win in their efforts to erase the taxing district from the books. Taxpayer activists like Daphne Scarborough have long argued that the taxing district will not let businesses on the board.
There is no connection between the board of directors and the people that they're taxing. It is taxation without representation. You have no choice. The mayor approves every board member, so unless you're politically connected and you're going to toe the party line, you're not going to be on the board.
That hearing is scheduled for January 5th. Half of the 182 GOP candidates have yet to sign a pledge to honor the Republican caucus's choice for the next Speaker of the Texas House, making the failure to sign the pledge a key primary election issue in 2018. The pledge is becoming a major issue since the race for the top job in the House is wide open with the impending retirement of 5-term Speaker Joe Straus, a Republican from San Antonio. Heading into the 2018 election, Republicans hold 95 of the 150 seats in the House, an easy majority. Fiscal and social conservatives, frustrated by Straus's legislative tactics, are determined to nominate his successor in the party's caucus without depending on votes from minority Democrats, whom Straus used to maintain power. Representative Phil King from Weatherford has announced as Speaker candidate. He says it's the GOP caucus's business to decide its leader as long as the Republicans hold a House majority. Though voluntary, the pledge is proving contentious. An anonymous inquiry to the Texas Ethics Commission asked if the Speaker commitment form constituted legislative bribery. For more government accountability news around our state, go to texasmonitor.org. You can also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Texas Monitor and on Twitter @The Texas Monitor. I'm Chris Maru.